are at the start box at Kentucky, and that is legend Lucinda Green giving me my pep talk as I go out of the start box, which is still surreal to me. And off we go. So heading towards the first fence, you kind of want to get a good shot to it. B is feeling really kind of keen. Oftentimes with the younger horses or the inexperienced horses with the crowd, you'll feel them kind of shrink, but B is feeling very unconcerned about the crowd, very focused. And so as I come to the second fence, I'm feeling pretty good because she's holding a straight line, she's not being wiggly, and she's kind of looking to go do the task. So then we head up to fence number 3, which is another table, and we're coming to the first combination on course that's caused quite a lot of problems. And some people were trying to go in the forward 2, but I had a sneaking suspicion for B that she would want to pad in and do 3 here to the corner. So my goal was to see a good shot and just support her here. And sure enough, we were spot on, and she did 3 beautifully. So that really gave me a good feeling because she was locked on, no doubt about it, and stayed straight as a die to that corner. So now we're coming down the hill, and I want to make sure she kind of stays in a good rhythm. I don't want her to go too fast because it's pretty hilly here, and I just want to make sure I have enough horse at the end of the course, and really my goal is to end with a confident horse here. So making sure we get a good shot there. Again, she likes to charge the fence a little bit, and so I wanted to make sure I could get her back, and she comes right back when I tell her to steady for this coffin. And again, I feel her right with me. I make sure I get my coffin canter. I slip my reins a little bit and just let her go do the work, hold my body up, and she follows my eye line immediately and even kind of turns a bit early to that chevron. So that made me, again, feel just incredible. As we come up to this hill now, to these 2 angled houses, that's on a pretty steep line, but again, she's feeling pretty spot on, and we came through and she locked on, made this 4 feel super easy.
Good job, girl.
And then as we turn to come up the hill, heading towards now the next section of the course, which now you're going to see through my helmet cam. And you'll hear me tell her, yeah, that was a good breath. She did really good because she would take a deep breath every time we would peak on a hill. And again, I wasn't too focused about trying to make the time because, again, that's not what this run was about. But again, trying to be mindful of where my line was. I got a really good shot to that table. But I wanted to make sure that I explained everything to my horse with plenty of time for her to understand and read the questions. So I wanted to aim for that red stick that I passed to set her up here. And again, she felt very keen, very honest, kind of rode to the right side here, made sure I got there on the 6, and then easily got there in the 4. And some people were adding in the 5, but I was just really pleased with how locked on to the things where I was asking her to turn. In past, she can kind of be a little belligerent or not really listening when she gets too keen. So now I have this big sheep shelter here. It kind of caught the flyer. But again, she's really listening. She dials right back, and I want to make sure I explain this to her. She sees the corner, and again, we added and did the 4, and she was so good there. Really feel like she was starting to understand all of the corner questions. And then as we come up the hill here to this rail oxer, again, I have to kind of hold her off of it, but that's such a good feeling to have. So now I'm aiming directly towards that fox, trying to get a really good canter. I see a good shot to the bank, and boom, she just locks right on. Super proud of her through there. Felt really good. So on this hill here, I kind of let her go ahead, and I ask her to gallop up the hill. Give her lots of pats because she's just feeling, it's just crazy to think, but all the combinations have been feeling very easy for her. And again, this is the big hill here. And we're coming up to the whiskey barrel table. And again, I kind of have to steady her back. We get a good shot there. I feel like sometimes the tables could be 3 foot higher, honestly. She is such a bold mare. And now I'm working to set up for this next corner combination. And again, I'm thinking we're probably going to pat in the 5 instead of doing 4, but I want to get in a good shot here. Hold her out just a smidge, and boom, the 5 was right there. And again, she was so straight through the shoulders. It really felt like she was growing up and understanding all of the questions. So I just let her cruise down here over this log and want to make sure that I get the balance right coming to this dachshund. And I kind of get a little bit of a gappy shot. You can't really see because of the tree there. But then I stay patient, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to make that turn too soon, so I just stayed stayed patient. And again, she held the line beautifully to that chevron. I, in fact, kind of made it like a corner, and she didn't mind at all. Next, coming to this big table, you can see here I had to adjust her just a little bit. But I'm pretty happy with the amount of horse I have. Again, we're from Florida, so we don't always get to train on the hills. So making sure they're fit enough to be able to gallop on the hills and have enough horse is always my #1 concern. So letting her cruise. And we were about 45 seconds, almost a minute behind. Coming to this last water combination, I got in a pretty good shot to the log and then was able to pop over that brush. And again, going downhill, she's such a quick-footed mare. She added and did the 5, where you might have seen some horses do 4. But then coming up to this last combination, I really wanted to end on a really nice positive note. So I saw a good shot and asked her to keep on galloping for the 4 strides here. And she did that just beautifully. Now coming to the last fence, and there was nothing better than that feeling of seeing that last fence, making sure that we stayed in balance, but felt so good to have such a positive round on her and her feeling so confident. I honestly got pretty emotional, but super pleased with her. Couldn't have asked her to be better.
We did it! We're so good! That felt easy. I'm crying. She was so good. Oh my God, she was so good. I didn't even care about my time. Wow, she was a rock star. Oh my gosh. She was so honest. Everywhere. I did it. Oh, finally. That was so she good. Was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. Oh my gosh, you were so good. What a champ. What a champ. I know you're looking for your cookies.
It was still good.
The thing is like, we did some things different, but she was on it and it felt so easy.
You had her.
What a girl. What a girl. Finally. Oh, okay. No, I can't right now. Oh, I was like literally sobbing. Oh my gosh. Ah!
So good.
I haven't done it in so long.
I knew you were good when you had the first combo. And
yeah.
I was like, you're there.
Yeah.
I was like,
She looks.
There's a lot of hills here, you guys.
The whole way. Like
she was so good. So good. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're so good.
like she knew what she was doing.
I know.
She trusted you.
The whole time. The whole time.
You wrote that last bending line. We're all like, oh.
She was.
Chevron.
Yeah, to the shot. Well, I made it a corner.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have a choice.
I didn't, but she was so brave about the brush. I was like, she won't care.
Is she okay to Tim?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh my
got you that first corner, and I was like, I gotta go get it.
I know.
You did it. You showed her.
I know, around
It's
the
the
turning. I know, I was crying.
It's the turning point.
She was
I
so
told you
good.
that.
She was looking for everything.
Oh, so proud of you though. You held her in there. You're like, there it is.
Yeah.
And then I ran so much when I was riding. And then I was like, yeah. And then I ran back.
Yeah.
I was so proud.
She was
of you.
so
Now I'm
good.
crying.
Did you see my last combo?
No, because I couldn't get there fast enough because I was running.
She was
I
so
saw
good.
everything else though.
Oh, hey, that's good, girl. That's good, girl. Good job. Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Sounded good?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yay, something.
If she wants to graze, that's fine.
Yeah.
She can drop her
Okay.
off and graze.
I'm gonna go over. I gotta go talk. Thanks, guys.
Before I forget, so we walk away with it. For a second. Nope, nope, nope.
Wrong one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.